Okay, now getting back to our main mission. If you've forgotten what our main mission was, I don't blame you. It seems as though I keep getting diverted to various things, but I'm glad we got that other thing out of the way with the notepad. In fact, that whole let's wait for a minute. That dialogue thing for the notepad reading. This is a general purpose thing. Like the program right now is running, let's say, a standard dialogue called open file. It might not be might not run a dialogue at all, but it's an interface that allows the user to cancel the read. It's too slow. So that's like a synchronous, asynchronous kind of thing, you know. That is, we've got a blocking call that the next line, the read will have been completed, but it happens in an asynchronous manner, which allows me to interrupt and do what I do, whatever I want, to interrupt it or not. One thing I changed is that if I do interrupt it, you can't edit it. So you got to load the whole file if you want to edit it. It's the best I could think of. Now this one really is really that's just a feature I thought to prevent me from doing the obvious stupid thing, hitting the cancel and then opening and saving by accident. Alright, now our mission in life, if you recall, way back when, was looking at this UserAssist thing and how that relates to your history, just like this notepad thing has a history. Another thing I added is an open for these things. I can go back in the history. Some of these don't exist anymore. Sure, many of these don't exist anymore. What in here does exist still? I wonder. This does, I think. Yeah. So we're trying to make sense of that, the data that appears in that registry key. Now, what I've done using some of the fancy new tools I created was it still, I think, was called utest. I ran utest. Oh no, I gave that one a name. It's called no, I didn't. It was still. I don't have a utility that does this. I should make one. But all it's doing is calling the walk functions to walk through the keys underneath this key in the registry. Explore FolderDescriptions key, and that key came up because a lot of the entries in the UserAssist funny rot 13 table consisted of identifiers that were found in this FolderDescriptions key, and so I wanted to have a look at this key and see what it is. Now, in the meantime, another thing I did that you didn't see, because I haven't forgotten what we're up to, is I added a bunch of functions for retrieving these special folders. Where did I put them? Where did I put those special folder things? Shell. I think I made something called shell folders here. So these are some of the ones that I have so far. This turns out to return nothing. It's obsolete. Well, what I can do is I can run through all of these. These names are the names that appear in that list. Like the common usage names. Am I doing that here? I could do that here. No, I have to get a console. I need utest, regular utest. I think that's where I was doing that. Well, maybe it wasn't there. Doesn't matter. Yeah, it is. Okay. So is that whole list? Everything up to how many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Not including computer would be 7. So I got one more here. Personal. I'll put it in the same order. I'll put these in that order. Personal, system, app data, common app data, personal first. Whoops. Personal goes down here. No. Favorites, Windows for personal favorites, personal again, that would explain it. And user profile. So those are some of the ones. All of these ones are gotten by using the same function. So this defines the function, and the function, each one of them corresponds to one of these constants in the shell obj. So I was just going through them. Now system I did, right? Internet cache, I suppose I should put that in. Just put them all in, and I can substitute these. When those words come up in the other list. So these are like known directories. They might be differ from computer to computer, or operating system to operating system, but there's a level of indirection. It allows us to not have to worry about that. And then lastly, let's add that to the list. Print it out. If we get anything, it's going to say something content.ie5, right? Which for me isn't true. I think that refers to Internet Explorer. What else could it be? Show folder CPP. Do I have something in there? Oh, that's this. I didn't put it in the header file. Now is this in the same order? I want to keep them all in the same order. I should make this into a macro, the whole thing. Windows System App, Windows System App, Common App Personal Computer, account, Common App Personal Favorites, User Profile. Okay. I've got to add it in 10 different places. That's wrong. Alright, this list. Now how can I simplify my life so that I don't have to do it in 4 different places? I can define this as one thing, right? Well, I'll do that on my own. Try and fix it out. Now, these things, like for instance, ignore this for a minute. This is a special one, which I went through a lot of trouble looking at. But here's one called system, okay? Now what? Internet cache dir. So let me see how this. Oh, see what I mean? I've forgotten already my format. So there's something called system here, and the way to get that is to look at these names. So that corresponds to this one. There's something called Windows. Windows, and that corresponds to this. There's something called Common App Data, and that corresponds to this. You see what I'm saying? So all of these are known, all right? Some of them are built on others, like app data. This one is called app data, but it really resolves to app data, the directory app data roaming, starting from app data, wherever that is. If I run that program, it tells me. Oh, yeah, it does that too. If you have something that you happen to be testing and took away your thing. What? Oh no, I'm running the wrong one. How can that be? Woo test. Well, where's this? U test. This is the one I want. Okay. Well, it's not the content IE5, it's this directory, turns out. Okay. Now, there's another one called favorites, so that turns out to be this directory, you see? So these ones are all known. My computer folder is just my computer, which I should have. Oh, I thought that was going to be my computer, and it turned out to be blank. So this one's really not known, unless it's a different identifier. I thought it would be the one that says, I thought my computer was, see how many there are. Printer, setup, bit bucket. I looked here and it said that's CIDSL drive. But that said my computer folder. Maybe there's a difference between that and my computer folder. Let's see anything in here that says my computer. It's probably desktop. This gives nothing. My documents, personal. No, wait a minute. No, I've used it before. Shell folders, system, program files, computers near me. I'm trying to find trying to find something that matches with the entry in my computer folder. Now, some of these ones have these weirdo things I don't know what to do with. But does this appear elsewhere maybe? Oh, that's where I was, in fact, trying to work out this. This is what the registry shows. Computer, and now there's just an info shows the disk drives and hardware, right? That's this string from the registry. Now, localized string is called computer. And these are some subdirectories underneath that key. Default icon. It's the in-proc server for this object is shell32 DLL. So whatever the source of the name is, it's the code to obtain that is in here. Under shell, there's a find and manage, and then there's another thing called shell folder. And I don't know, I'd have to look at it to see what's under there. Profile, that's in the list. That's personal. Pretty sure. So it says computer, and it's supposed to show. Well, how do I get there normally? That's this thing, right? Now, what is that? What's this location? How do I, how would I get, turn this into one of the funny paths? There has to be an entry for it. It's gonna be here somewhere. It could be desktop. I don't know. My computer, printers, desktop, documents, my computer. But this gives nothing. Network name, no, that's not it. Well, maybe blank is what it resolves to. Blank. See, when I actually print it, don't get an assertion of anything, I just get a blank string. I don't think an assertion. Now, I'm thinking that if I can find the minimum set, all the others can be expressed in terms of these. They're like personalized shell folder. Okay, no assert. And well, I'm saying undefined. Why? Oh, because this thing didn't return true. Oh, it does return true or false, or maybe there's a special return code. Bool. If successful, so it wasn't successful with that value, and the value is derived. Oh, just maybe I can't find it. You never know. Well, where's my error? Come on, error. There it is. My computer not. Well, we'll try getting rid of the underscore. Or just using computer. I'm trying to search here for the word computer. No, no, no. Okay, name, no, no. BIF. Find computer. No, no. What's this? Auto completion option. Oh, what is this? SHDID, directory ID. Maybe this is it. What function uses this? Oh dear God. I hope not. Description and class ID. Oh dear. It used to be very simple. You pass in a number and it gives you a directory. Now, if I want to use this thing, no. Autocomplete, oh no, not this one. This stupid thing. Root reg item, oh god. So I've got to now I've got to find out how to create an ID list, which is a COM object. If these are shell folder interfaces, but you would need to know the CLS ID for that anyway, right? How am I supposed to? Or maybe there's an enumerator of some sort. It's too painful. I don't want to go through it. Okay, well, let's pretend that we can figure that out at some point. What else is left? that I found in the file. Not that many more. Now see, some of these I've worked out. These are unknowns. I don't know what these things are, okay? And they all involve parsing name. Localized resource. Don't know. But here are some of the ones that resolve one. Programs is a relative. Parent folder is this A11 thing. I should put I've been putting notes on one. I should put notes on this. Common start menu, relative path this, parent folder this, 6.2 something. Which is common app data, right? Now that's one of the ones we know. So I could write that down. Okay. So when I see one of those, I know that's common app data, which is something I can get from here. So going back to what we were looking at, let's go searching for that. This one, not that one. This. Programs, now that's this A4 thing. Oops, that was it. Now this here is common app data, and this is its relative path. So now this one is solved. It gets a check mark. Resolves to common app data, which is its parent, and something we can look up, and then this is its relative path, and that's what that is, common start menu. So now I should replace this with this string. Not replace, put them side by side. Okay. We need this one. So I just got one extra. This is the one we just found. This is a check mark. Okay, and I should do the same for this. Well, this is cookies. Cookies is, oh no, I don't know cookies. Okay, its relative path is this, and its name is cookies. And its parent folder is this thing. That's app data. That's in my known list. So I have to replace this with some app. that, I suppose, right? Yeah. So we'll keep this anyway. So every time I see that, that means app data roaming, whose alias is called app data. Though the music, it wasn't on the first side either. They don't have it. I downloaded 30 gigs. 30 gigs and it didn't have the concert. Alright, now cookies, alright, app data roaming is its parent, and this is its path. So now this one's solved. So you see what I'm saying? I think I could write a program that does this. What if I know the basic ones? Then I get all the rest. And now I can take this string, and wherever I see that thing, replace it with that. One. But it's there. Okay, that's what cookies means. This directory. Next, original images. Here's its relative path, parent folder, this. It gets kind of interesting as you go through. You find out where all these things are. Now here it is. Its relative path is local app data, which is resolved. It's given a resolution. App data is a known path. So this actually can go in my upper list. Known things. So local app data equals that. I could sort of put percents around there. Okay, now that thing has. I'm going to change this. Replace this. Okay, so where we were was the next one on the list is this, and its parent folder is app data local, and its relative path is this. So this one is now resolved. And in a similar manner, although I doubt we're going to find any more rules. Yeah, let's leave it. Okay. You can see. No, I didn't think so. It's a fairly basic one. Common music. So you see how it goes on and on. and eventually you fill all of these in, all the ones you can. And if I could figure out what this person name is, that would be helpful as well. I think as it is, there's only one that I don't think I found an answer for in that list. Maybe no more at this point. But you can see how this list works. Once you have a base list, which I'm trying to build, you can get all the rest. And there are ones in this list, the list with the identifiers that I haven't put in here. Startup, right? Recent, send to are all known places. I wonder if this would be my computer. I could try looking online. I just don't want to make like one of those com object list things. What are those things called? CSID. If I can use that. I've never gotten an answer from MSDM. Maybe this will be the first time. Known folder ID. Admin tools. Bit bucket. Updated desktop. Computer's name. No. I think it might be this. Even though, because it says the root of the namespace. Oh wait, drives. Virtual folder. Oh wait a minute. Wait, no. It failed on this one. Right? Unless I typed it in. It fails. What is the second thing all about? Oh, what is this? How do I read this? As of Windows Vista. Oh, these have been replaced. Okay. So, the system is supported for compatibility reasons, thank God. However, new things should use known folder ID rather than that. The blah 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 value provides a such and so this and that. For example, the folder ID that is true. Constant / value. So it would be, oh I see. So I won't use that, I'll use folder ID with computer. Can I use it? Can I just put that in here? What are the chances it's going to work? Well, if that works, that'll be a happy note to end on. Damn yeah. Okay, I probably need to include a special file, header file for these. Right? Right? Which one? Folder flag. I don't want to see that. It looked like I just had to type in a new identifier. Known folder ID value. Okay. It doesn't. I don't care what it looks like. How do I get them? Oh, it's a GUID. Okay. Well, how do I turn that into a thing that I can use? Or is the computer on? And where are they? This is the one I want, right? And oops. Okay. Stop! What happened? Okay, I got it. Sort of. Notepad. Okay. Display name, etc., etc., etc. That's got to be in a header file somewhere. Unless I need to upgrade my compiler. But I can take those values from there. But what do I pass them to? Really, of course. So I've got to take this stuff on line. Okay, well, let's see what the registry says. Let's do this thing. We can learn something more. Come on. I shall view, I shall this, I shall that. I shall punch Microsoft right in the nose. What color was the blood? God. It was CSIDL. CSIDL. Oh. No. Those are the ones I've been using. CSIDO. Those are not good for that one particular one. That doesn't exist either in the directory. It's probably in rotate 13 format. Like I said, never got anything out of the Microsoft page. But keep searching, eventually get to SourceForge or something, and somebody tells you what you're supposed to do. CSIDO name. These are copies. We need that. This is mentioning the two together specifically, which makes me think that they've run into the same problem I have. That's the funny number I'm searching for, I think. OA something. No, it's not. Entries. 8, 9, 10, 11. That's the same. Open my, so this is an example. Open the My Computer special folder. Execute C:/. Execute Explorer with this command line, I suppose. I mean, argument. Explorer E:/. No. Oh. Oh. Yeah. I don't believe it. I'm going to try it. Well, that's close. Nothing. But maybe I need no space there. No, that's duck. That took me to document. So, oh, what was the number that? Oh, that is my computer. Hang on a sec. Which one did that? Was it the first one or the second one? Try it again. That's it. He's right. Okay, so that's the path to it. So the real identifier is not that number they gave me. This is wrong. Well, maybe this turns into that number. Anyway, that's fine. So now I have that's the path that equals my computer. Perfect. I'll put it into my list here. My computer. I wouldn't do it this way. I would just say stir my computer mstir stir equals without that space. Without that quote. Is that all I need to do? I think so. That's the only one so far that hasn't worked. And that doesn't look like something that's going to change. Oh, look, parsing name. Oh, and it's under folder description. I could have gotten that out of my thing. Where is my computer? It was an unknown, I think. It must have been. Cache. Where is my computer? What? Okay, my computer, here it is, okay. I see. Alright, so that was that thing. I looked it up in the registry and I tried to see if I could figure out how it works. But apparently you just treat that as a directory. Right? That's just a directory. And that's its name. So that's now a solved. That gets a check mark. And so do some of these others. I bet. There we go. Let's try another one that has parsed. Okay. Let's try this. That would be my video. My videos. There it is. Okay. Perfect. So you don't need this here now. To turn that in, now how would I turn that into a folder with functions? That's all I need to figure out. This thing, I bet is personal 590 something. Yeah. Oh. There's more to personal. Personal is that plus something. Yeah, I tried to pull this one apart. So what if I just go to this directory? It's quite interesting. See how they simplify things for you? Instead of having to remember a complicated name like person. Now all you gotta do is type this in. It takes you directly to your documents. Okay, so this is really my documents. Sorry. Okay, well, you can see where I'm at. It's another pleasant spot, but I'll try and sort it out.